Can I talk to you about the 32-hour work week? It seems like Fox Business. Yeah. It seems like Democrats want businesses to be taxed more, pay their workers.
Really? Is that what you think?
pay their workers.
Excuse me.
I didn't get to ask a question.
Okay, thank you.
Senator.
Excuse me. Thank you. Goodbye. You know, it looked like he was willing to talk to her for a second, but then she was like, it seems like Democrats' taxes, this has nothing to do with taxes. So just immediately writes her out. Like, no. Sanders flips out over questions on 32-hour work. Actually, it seems like he shut her down before she even got a question out.
You want to hold it? Okay. We held a hearing on a 32-hour work week because what we have seen is that over the last 50 years, despite a huge increase in worker productivity, almost all of the new wealth has gone to the top 1%.
He's so coherent. He's 82 years old, and he has the composure and presence to talk over her, shut her down, and look at the camera and to ignore her, to hold frame, demonstrate power, and then immediately like, look, I just talked about this. Here are the talking points. Incredible. Just remarkable stuff, man.
While 60% of the people are living paycheck to paycheck, many of our people are exhausted. We work the longest hours of any people in the industrialized world. I think it's time for a shortened work week.
Can I ask you a question about that? It seems like Democrats want businesses to be taxed more,
that's not my assumption.
Pay their workers more, lower prices, and now pay people not to...
So notice how her question doesn't actually have anything to do with what he's talking about, and she just wants to do a whiny pro-business screed. It's the exact same kind of gibberish that you would hear from people back during the Gilded Era, you know? Like, without child laborers going in to lubricate the cogs of the looms while they're operating, how could businesses survive? Like, it's this kind of whining has been she's not actually engaging with anything he's saying. She just has a pre-planned whiny 16-point question that she wants to dump onto him. What a snake. What a piece of shit. Bernie's handling it wonderfully.
To work.
You know what I would like to see?
How are businesses going to survive that? That's the question. How can businesses survive all of those proposals?
When Mr. Bezos pays an effective...
Businesses are currently reporting record profits. He just said that. How could businesses survive as they're doing better than ever before?
Tax rate lower than the average worker. I think we have a real problem in our tax system. I think that billionaires have got to stop paying their fair share of taxes.
So, Harris, if Senator Bernie Sanders had his way...
In this video of me getting mogged by a man 3 times my age, thank you,
I guess we would both be off work today. Harris?
I bet he wishes you were off work. That was great.
We're really insufferable, aren't we? We don't have any arguments against what he wants. This is classic Protestant work ethic stuff where, like, hey, slaves that we've brought over across the Atlantic, did you know that it's actually morally good for you to work really, really, really hard for your masters? Like, you'll go to heaven if you do. It's not just a means to an end. Like, you're a better person if you work really hard. You specifically, not the masters. They get to sit on their porch drinking, like, rum and lemonade watching you work, you know. They've already proven their good deeds by being wealthy.
Country was built on, Harris. How much less do you want people to work than 40 hours? But number 2, the
32 hours, it says in the bill.